Do you remember the moment you realized that the world had changed? Let me tell you a quick little story that has nothing and everything to do with the future of our world and how you fit into it. In 1917, the United States faced a huge problem. They were working hard to compete in the industrialized economy, and there was a shortage. Not a shortage of oil or coal or other natural resources, a shortage of people, specifically obedient factory workers. The solution to this economic dilemma? It was an experiment of sorts. It hadn't been done before, until someone thought of it. Mandatory public school. Unfortunately, the initial purpose of the United States public school system was not to inspire children or generate scholars. And it wasn't created for dreamers, people who color outside the lines, break the rules, and challenge the status quo. The public school system of the early 1900s was invented to create a nation full of adults who would obediently do their jobs in the factory assembly lines. Teaching kids to sit in straight rows and scheduling the entire day with the ringing of bells wasn't by chance. Punishing those who didn't conform was purposeful. These were the skills they would need to join the labor force. Intentional or not, this early method of turning dreamers into workers was an investment in the nation's economic future. And it worked. This then led to several generations of productive, fully employed workers. But it isn't working anymore. Why? Our economy has changed. We don't live in an industrialized economy anymore. We live in a connected economy. Right now, there are more users on Facebook than there were people on the planet 200 years ago. Technology has made it possible for us to connect with people, ideas, and information from anywhere in the world instantaneously. And as a result, our economies have expanded from localized towns and communities to the entire world. We have globalized trade in nearly every way. In the past, the obedient, do-what-you're-told without question people were rewarded for working hard and putting their dreams aside in order to toe the line. They were given well-paying jobs that led to long-term careers. They were guaranteed pensions, benefits, and the promise that they would always be taken care of. And they were. But that promise is gone for most of us today. Even if you have a white-collar job, the majority of white-collar workers are still working in a factory. Instead of operating a sewing machine or welding a widget, they now push pencils, type on keyboards, or process paperwork. It's still factory work because the entire focus of the day is spent on increasing productivity, which leaves little room for creativity, spontaneity, or individuality. The educated, hard-working masses are still doing what they're told, but they're no longer getting what they deserve. Even if you do everything you are told to do today, graduate from high school, go to college, get a degree, work hard in whatever job you can find, if you're lucky enough to find one, you're not guaranteed anything. Companies are being forced to change or die right now. Layoffs happen much more often than job openings appear, and the highest paying jobs are disappearing or heading overseas at an alarming rate. If you have a job where your boss tells you exactly what to do, he or she will always find someone cheaper than you to do it. Did you know that the average length of a job today is about 4.5 years? Contrast that to the 1960s when it was 40 years. The connected economy rewards a different group of people. It rewards the people who see things differently, who don't conform, people who have ideas that no one else has, people who are willing to work hard but know that the old way of doing things is broken. The connected economy rewards you not for being a cog in the wheel of life, but for standing up and reaching out. The connected economy rewards the connectors. Whether it's connecting a person to a person, a business to a business to a product, or a product to a person, those who learn how to connect are the ones who will survive and excel in the connected economy. That is how the world has changed. It's not about to change, It already has. Things are different now, and they're not going back to the way they used to be. Look at Facebook. What's their product? It's you. Your network, your information, your ideas, they all have value. Does Facebook pay you for the money they make selling your information to advertisers? No. But we still use it because we have an innate desire to connect with people. In fact, neuroscientists have found that we are actually hardwired to connect with each other. Some people know how to leverage this innate ability in today's economy, but most don't. And because they don't know how to do it, most of them are paralyzed with fear, resisting the shift, despite clear indications telling them it's time to change. In 1917, a group of people performed an experiment that forever changed the way that we earned a living. The world today is facing another huge problem. We're facing a shortage of our own. Not a shortage of factory workers or consumers. The world has enough of those. We have a shortage today of dreamers and connectors. And so, we're holding our own little experiment. And you happen to be the subject of it. This 8-minute presentation was specifically designed to seek out and find the connectors around us. Those who recognize that we are on the brink of the next economic revolution, who are ready to thrive in the connected economy, and who are searching for the best way to do it. The internet and technology are rapidly changing the way that we do everything today, including how we make a living. It's not too late to embrace the change and find a way to make yourself relevant and profitable in our brave new world. And that's why we've invited you here today. We've created something that rewards you for connecting. It pays you for bringing people together behind a cause, product, or idea. And we have systematized it and made it so that you can do it from anywhere, with anyone, at any time. If you are passionate about helping people, if you are passionate about changing lives, if you want to position yourself to be a capitalizing force within the connected revolution instead of just a bystander, let's start now. Do you remember the moment you realized that the world had changed? How about the moment you realized you could change with it?
I need you to be clear on what is being said here. There is a shortage of dreamers and connectors. So I wonder, will you fit the bill? Will you step up and become a connector? Will you step up and become a dreamer? What about your goals, your aspirations, your desires? What about those things you want to accomplish? So look, I've got to ask this question. Are you a dreamer? And if you are, what are your dreams? What are your goals? What are those things that you are aspiring to accomplish? I mean, what are the plans that you've made for your success? Wait a minute, success? Yes, it's doable, it's possible, it's yours. All you have to do is plan for it. But even in that, unfortunately, most people don't even have a plan. And from a young age, the only plan that they've known is the one that was induced upon them. Like the video said, mandatory schools. That's what they planned for you. That's what they told you to do. Go to school, get an education, get good grades, and then graduate. And you did all of that. And you thought you were done, but then you were told to get a job. And that's exactly what you did. You got that job, you were happy, skipping, hopping, jumping, running, showing up early to the job, smiling and waving, so excited until you woke up one day, months later, maybe years later, and found that you were like on a hamster wheel. You were just like an obedient worker. That's it. The dream is gone. The aspirations are gone. The ingenuity is gone. All you do is go into work and go home, go into work and go home. You got stuck. But it's okay. You can get out of it. And I'm going to help to show you how you can make that happen, if that's what your choice is. But let's look at some facts about employees. The United States Census Bureau took a poll and gathered some statistics from 100 people age 65, which is supposed to be the retirement age. And look at what they found. They found that 1 is wealthy, 3 are still working, 4 have enough money to retire, 63 depend on Social Security, government handouts, family, friends, charity, anything they can get their hands on money any kind of way. And then 29 are deceased. Now look, at that age, these are supposed to be the golden years. And they found that 95% of the people aged 65 and over cannot even afford to retire. They can't afford to retire. And they work until they die. So just like you, who knows, you got maybe 20, 30 years before you get to that point of age 65, or what, 5 years before you have decided that you want to retire. I mean, you can retire anytime you're ready. But the bottom line is most people won't even think about retirement. They'll only think about, what can I do to make this thing go faster? What can I do to make more? Well, I'll tell you what, I'm just going to go back to work, and I'm going to work faster. I'll work faster to the extent that I can even get a second job. And then with those 2 jobs, I should get enough money to be able to do everything I want to do, and then add my goals and dreams to that. Well, guess what? That doesn't work. It has never worked. As a matter of fact, let me ask you this. If the task, the career, or the job that you perform were ever meant to make you wealthy or give you true freedom, don't you think it would have happened already? Look, if you were looking to that job, that career, that task that you perform to make you wealthy and give you true freedom, it's not going to happen. You've got to go above and beyond that system. And let me show you what exists so you can give yourself some ideas as to how to make it happen for you. So right now, most people are in this area right here. They're an employee. They have a job. Remember, they were happy. They were skipping. They were jumping. They was upright. They were running. They were showing up early, waving and smiling. Now they're bent over. They're hung down. They're worn out, burnt out. They need somebody to wind them up just to go to work the next day. That's the life of an employee. You have a job. And then if you don't get stuck there, you say, well, look, I want to be my own boss. And so you become self-employed. Now you have not only the job, you own the job. You have the headaches along with the job. And, that's okay if that's how you want to do it. But still, you have to show up to make it work for you. The better way is to keep moving forward, to keep progressing, to keep advancing, keep developing, and become a business owner. Start a large corporation, maybe 50 employees that you have a system that you own now, and people that work with you and for you. And that's when you can start really making headway. And as you make that headway, you can move up and even become an investor. Well, you don't even have to show up anymore because you have amassed enough cash flow to where that your money is now working for you. So all of this you do to build wealth, right? Yeah, that's why we do all this. That's why we go through all this, to build wealth. And I say massive wealth because in order to build and realize a big dream, you're going to need massive wealth. Well, how do you get to massive wealth? You got to have a financial education. And not only that, a solid financial education. But even in all of this, most people continue to look at the problems. They'll continue to focus on the problems. They will continue to think about the problems, live a problem, breathe a problem. I mean, they got problems on their mirrors. They got problems on their desk, problems on the counter, problems in the mailbox. But it's up to you. It is your prerogative to think on, focus on, activate solutions in your life. And when you do that, the solutions will always overtake any problem and every problem that you can ever face. As a matter of fact, once you become so solution oriented, the problems won't even get to you anymore because you'll have solutions readily available to solve any problem that would dare show its face in your presence. And the solutions that we're talking about, there's one such solution that will definitely get you underway, and that's the Karatbars International Gold Accumulation, Crypto Acquisition, Wealth Building, Financial Freedom, and Payment System. It's a simple system that you simply save the money you want to keep, and you save that money in gold, and you get paid when you share with others who also save gold. That's it. How simple is that? Well, this simple solution was created by Karatbars International, a real corporation based in Stuttgart, Germany, founded in 2011. They specialize in the production and sales of high quality gold products in small transaction friendly weights. Now, Karatbars International has international shipping to more than 120 countries worldwide, and they are situated, headquartered in the high-end business district right around the corner from the Mercedes-Benz headquarters. Karatbars International was founded by the brilliance, the genius of Mr. Harold Seitz. He's a senator on the European Economic Council. He's very well versed in finances. He created his own financial magazine. He's appeared on the cover of international magazines, and they have dubbed him the King of Gold and now the King of Crypto. He's written a best-selling book called The Future of Money. Listen to that, read that, digest it, take it in, and live it. Now look, this system is a proven system. And wealth building is a mindset, one that requires you to activate yourself into this system. Now, Mr. Harold Seitz has created this system that literally perpetuates the generation of wealth for the masses using the only real form of money, and that is gold. Everything else is a money substitute. This is an absolutely amazing opportunity for you to change your financial future forever. And it is as simple as choosing one of 4 ways to participate. Here's the first way. Simply just save gold. You can do that by simply creating a free account, completing that registration, uploading some identification documents, and start saving gold. Second way you can participate is to save gold and earn income. You can earn monthly 0.5% to 6% just by simply sharing this system with others. You can take it another step by saving gold, creating monthly income, and then maximizing your income by completing that registration, becoming an affiliate, getting a business package. And then as you get that business package, it'll put you in the weekly system called the dual system that will position you to get paid monthly and weekly. You upload your documents, like I said earlier, and then you start accumulating gold and telling others about it. And once you start telling somebody about it, that sets in motion a system of duplication that will duplicate the residual income that you have started coming into your hands. The fourth way you can participate in this is by acquiring our cryptocurrency coins. We've got 2 so far, the Karat Gold Coin, KBC, and the Karat Coin Bank Coin, KCB. These 2 coins are very lucrative in the cryptocurrency space. And I'm telling you, once you start yourself on this pathway of wealth accumulation and financial freedom acquisition, you've done the work that you need to do for your lifetime. Now look, it's a simple system of duplication, and all you've got to do is get started. I mean, what would you think about a system that all you've got to do is save your own money in gold and then share with others how to do the same thing? I mean, how easy is that? We share with people many things in life. We talk to them about several different things that we love and that we like and that we have experienced. I mean, whether it's our food or whether it's a product, whether it's a movie, whether it's an event, we share with people the world over everything. But in most cases, we don't even get any recognition for that, let alone any commission or any rewards. But with this system of duplication, all you've got to do is the same thing you're already doing. Open your mouth, have a conversation, share with someone, point them in the direction of the information, let the information educate them, and then you follow up and connect them with others. And once you position yourself to do exactly that, you have started and launched this great system of duplication. And once you launch the system of duplication, it's never going to stop. It will continue on to infinity. And you'll find that the people that are added to you just because of one simple invitation will grow to enormous numbers, and so will the income that you receive. So what do you want out of life? You want to just continue on as it's been going so far? Going in, day out, you know, getting stuck on a job that you really don't like until you die? Or do you want to live a life of freedom? Well, it's up to you. You have a choice. And the choice is real simple. Connect with this system and you will be able to live the life of your dreams. And all we're talking about is you starting to save your money in gold. Why all of this rigmarole? Why all of this hoopla about gold? I'll tell you why. Because gold is money. Gold is a safe store of value and wealth. Everything else is a money substitute. And once you start accumulating gold and sharing with others so that they can accumulate gold for themselves, you will generate compensation for yourself and for your household. That residual income will start coming into your hands by way of your own personalized Karatbars MasterCard. You'll also accumulate gold, and you'll get in position to accumulate gold for free through the system that you won't even have to pay for out of your pocket. And then you start accumulating the cryptocurrency coin and position yourself for freedom. So look, the cash is coming to you just by sharing with others on your personalized MasterCard. That's for spending. The gold that you save is for your wealth, and the cryptocurrency coin is for your freedom. You have answered every question that you have ever had in your life, and even in the lives of your posterity, those that you love, those that are surrounding you, people that will come to you, those that you will attract. I'm telling you, you have a money machine. And all you've got to do is set up your account properly. Once you complete your registration, get your business package and upload your identification documents, and then start saving a lot of gold, getting a lot of coin, telling a lot of people, and you will end up making a lot of money. It's so simple. We've got so much time and so many people to support you. So get the support you need. Plug in and stay connected. Connect yourself to the daily conference calls called the Power Call. Connect yourself to the presentations like this one. Connect yourself to the Freedom Call, which is the leadership call that happens every Wednesday evening. Connect yourself to the many training opportunities that you can learn and grasp and understand and comprehend exactly what we do and how we do it. Connect yourself, plug in, make your life great just by simply activating yourself in this system and sharing with others how to do the same thing. So I just want to admonish you now. I want to strongly recommend and suggest that you get back with the person that conveyed this information to you. Let them know you are ready to get started right now. Get your registration completed, and then let's get you started accumulating gold, attracting wealth, and living the life of your dreams. Now, look, as a special incentive, I want you to make plans. Turn your schedule around and make sure you are in Atlanta this week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, for Let's Go Weekend. This is the major event, corporate-wide, that Wealth Builders Worldwide puts on. And let me tell you, everyone in the corporation will be there. All the top income earners, the executive management, I mean, the CEO of the corporation and his staff. This is the World Tour of 2018, and I'm telling you, you want to be there. Once you experience this Let's Go Weekend, your life, your income will never be the same. So it's time to live the life of your dreams, and it starts with you taking action right now. Get back with the person that invited you, and let's get you started. Thank you for joining us.